Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I'm Steven Rogers.
I'm Andrew Chavone. I apologize for him distorting the audio, but we're all good now. I turned it up. What's up, everybody? Hello.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, man.
This is exciting because I'm super excited for today because not only do we get to do this podcast, which is one of my favorite things, you and I get to go to a Christmas party that's 2 feet away from my door after this.
Oh, I can't wait. I didn't know that it was a Christmas party, though.
It is, yeah.
Do I need to bring a present?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
You don't have to bring a present. We're going to go get snacks together.
Oh, great. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, awesome.
I took care of your anxieties before you knew you had them.
Before you turn on the recorder, you told me that you have a shirt exactly like mine.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you right now, I have a shirt exactly like the one you're wearing. And I know you've seen me wear it before.
I have, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I
Is that hilarious?
Well, the good thing is that I could have just gone in the closet and switched, but
Right. Worst case scenario, if I showed up wearing the same clothes,
Yeah.
you have options.
what if I made you go home and change?
I would, I would have to go clothes shopping and think of as somebody else, like channel the spirit of Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell and pick out clothes instead of me, who's also you.
Oh man, so much to cover. We both had road gigs this weekend.
Yes. Well, I want to open with an update from the previous episode.
Sure.
This actually might have been the bonus, but remember I said I bought a camera at B&H?
Yes.
So I bought this 4K HD camera, and I was so excited to turn it on, and I brought it home, turned it on, and let me tell you, when you see your face in HD 4K for the first time, it is depressingly shocking.
Did you miss when you were whitewashed?
I missed when I was a smooth iPhone 6 quality. With 4K, you can see every crag, every pore, every crinkle.
Here's the crags.
The crags are back.
The craggin'.
They released the craggin'. From on the iPhone, my face looked like, a picture of a moon, and then 4K, the telescope, lunar landscape.
Craters
And cracks. Remnants of an old volcano, which was Burger King I had once.
I saw a flag.
Yeah, right. A rover wreckage.
The flag was spinach in your teeth.
Oh, man. An old astronaut helmet, but that was just, Whitehead.
Well, you got this camera, and I looked at it. I immediately messaged you, the quality on your camera is amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it brought you into a depression.
Well, the one I posted, I softened the lighting a little bit.
Right.
Softening the lighting, I think, helps the crags. So I dim some lights and,
Wear a mask.
Put Vaseline on the lens.
You put concealer on the camera.
Yeah, I hired a makeup effects artist. The guy who does Walking Dead did my face. He did the opposite of a zombie.
You're like, all right, different look here. I want the crags removed.
Yeah, you know what you do to zombies? Just imagine you're taking that makeup off, but putting it on.
Yeah,
my face.
He walked in and he was like, oh, somebody already did yours.
Yeah. What am I doing here?
Did you double book? No, you're going to want to sit down for this.
Oh my God! So everything's working out. But I posted that video. The only feedback I get from you is, "Wow, what camera do you have?" Not that was a good joke.
Yeah, I didn't even hear the
You
joke.
didn't even hear it.
I was too busy just looking at your face. I think you got too good of a camera.
Why? It's distracting.
It's distracting. No one's hearing the joke. They're just caught in your crags.
Yeah. I know. I need some. People are doing the thing that Franco did. They're cutting off their arms in my crags and getting a rescue team.
So it's like a crag net. You're a crag fisherman.
Crag.
By the way, today's coffee is brought by a listener, Helena. That gift that we mentioned in a past episode. This is the coffee.
Oh my God! And the mug.
And this is the mug. I mentioned in a previous episode it's a cat mug. I didn't mention it's also an anxiety mug. It says you're stressing me out.
It's all of our favorite things, Helena. Cats,
Coffee.
four things. Cats, anxiety, cats, anxiety, coffee, and puns. Sorry, the coffee hasn't kicked in yet to put that together.
You stuttered as much as I did when I saw your camera quality.
Yeah. The next episode we're gonna try to do it on the new camera.
I don't know if
figuring
after
it out.
talking about this, I don't know if I want to see my crags.
You're not gonna recognize yourself.
I'm like, I can't believe we booked Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my god! So it's Andrew and some guy wearing a dead skin mask. Did he book Ed Gein as his co-host?
Is that Freddy Krueger?
Is that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing?
Do you mean Ed Gein?
Gein, yeah, whatever.
I only said that because I was trying to wrap my head around who Ed Gein is.
Yeah, he's like
the inventor of the gyno.
That's the license plate of a gynecologist whose name is Ed.
Boob man.
Ass man.
Ass man. That's what.
Yo, ass man.
I'm the ass man.
Back then, that was that. I know it's the proctologist who had ass man, but now I feel like more people call themselves ass man. People who are into butts.
Are you a butt? Are you an ass man or a boob man?
Right, but back then, Jerry said, I don't think butts were big back, because Jerry said
nobody liked big butts back then.
No, they denied it.
They lied.
But Jerry said, "Are you a?" He said it in Seinfeld or his stand-up. He said, "Are you a boob man or a leg man?" And he goes, "I have legs." But I was like, geez. Legs? What?
Yeah.
Who's into that?
I still hear legs.
Really?
Yeah. But actually, no, I'm just thinking of ZZ Top.
In what reference?
She's Got Legs is a song.
Okay. Is that the song?
She's Got Legs.
I thought it was She's Got Moves. She's got... Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
She's got moves. Mainly with her legs.
The move is walking straight.
Legs like this.
Sharp Dressed Man is another one.
Yeah.
You're
just naming another song?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That song got me into ZZ Top because I watched the preview. There was a movie. Jackie Chan had a string of movies. Mm-hmm. He had Rush Hour, and then he did like a bunch of stupid ones. And
Tuxedo.
Tuxedo. So the commercial for the Tuxedo played Sharp Dressed Man, and it's Jackie going, "Oh!" and his tuxedo, like a claw comes out. I don't know. It's like a magic tuxedo.
I like Tuxedo as the premise. It feels more like a sketch premise, and it's the premise is
it's definitely not a premise for a 2-hour movie.
No. The premise is it's a high tech tuxedo. It's like I think it's like it's supposed to be an intuitive for like fighters and stuff, for like spies and everything.
Oh yeah.
And then he ends up wearing, I don't know, there's a mix up at the dry cleaners. I don't know how it happened.
Luckily, the person wearing the magic tuxedo is a martial arts expert.
Yeah. I wonder if he was handed the script and he's like, "Oh, so the clothes get credit for my years of training." That'd be like if we go on stage and the show was called Microphone.
Yeah, right. Everyone's like, "Wow, that microphone's hilarious. All those jokes are coming out of it."
He didn't say anything funny until he grabbed it.
True. Put 2 and 2 together here.
2-2.
All right. So, what were we talking about?
Everything.
Okay. You were brought up road gigs or whatever.
I was just killing time until our riff began.
Yeah. Did you have a story about your gig at the Boho?
Yeah, I did the Boho this weekend, and just
Santa's favorite club, Boho Ho. Or did we already make this joke? But if you do bad, it's the Boohoo.
They have they have a painting in the club.
Oh my God.
And it says "Boohoo," and it's. I think I don't remember if it shows like eyes crying. I think it's supposed to like if you do bad.
You just take a picture next to that.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, no Boohoo. It was a great night. I went out with Jason Choi, mutual friend of ours.
Didn't you have an original somebody else booked? Did you switch at the last minute?
No, it
was always him.
Jason.
Okay.
And yeah, a lot of people have been making jokes that Peter couldn't do it, so I grabbed the next Asian I could find.
Who made those jokes?
Well, I'm not gonna sell them out.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if it was just Jason and Peter making those jokes.
No, but Peter did make it too.
Oh.
Yeah, Jason, killer comedian. He was on Panic Attacking Live.
That's right. Yeah.
But you guys couldn't see how tall he is in that the Zoom show. I forget. We put him. He gets in the car with me, and I'm like, "Hey, man, pull that seat back further so you can have some leg room." And he's like, "It's all the way back."
You drove him?
Yeah.
Oh man.
His knees are out the window.
He probably has like an Escalade, or he has to have some kind of big car. He drives like the
monster truck.
He drives Optimus Prime around. You should have had him drive. He'd be more comfortable.
No, he wouldn't have been, we'd be flying. His foot wouldn't be able to get off the gas. There's that episode of Everybody Loves Raymond where they get in a really tiny car in Italy, and Robert, who's super tall, goes, "I'm supposed to fit in there?" And he's like, and Raymond goes, "Just sit on the top and push with your arms."
Wow, what a great visual.
So funny. So we drive out to Binghamton. The ride in the car just flies by. You know when like you have just good riffs and good comedy talk?
Yeah.
Great ride. And I was nervous about these shows because one, it's in Binghamton where I know some people out there. I know the club bookers. I know the host very well. And my parents are coming.
Oh, wow.
And my friends that have headlined the club, I couldn't get any info out of them on how their shows went. Like something would distract us or whatever. The only thing I remember hearing is them asking, "Hey, let me know how it goes."
Okay.
And I was like, "Okay, that's so."
That's
vague.
usually a bad sign because they want to see
bad.
Because they want to see if you did as bad as they did.
Exactly.
And they don't want to reveal their hand.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I'm like. Okay, so it's not gonna be great. But Caitlin did it years ago and said it was fun.
Years ago. I thought that place just opened.
It was 2 years ago.
Oh. It
Like-
opened and then the pandemic happened,
Yes,
right? Okay.
yeah.
I guess that was 2 years. Jeez.
Yeah, time goes by, and
It definitely does.
so we get there. My parents are. Oh, we get there. All the only people we see, and I'm talking hundreds, are college kids in ugly Christmas sweaters and Christmas pajamas, just walking the street. Kids dressed as Santa Claus. There's a bar crawl.
Oh, no.
There's a Christmas bar crawl, and all the BU students, and you can only BU.
PU. Did I say that they're sweaters?
And that joke I just did.
Yeah.
As far as the eye can see, and Jason and I have some time to kill, I'm like, let's go for a walk, and they're just everywhere, and we're just like, oh my god.
So you had the DVD or VHS with the time to kill? I had the Blu-ray.
So we're walking around, and I'm like, they're all gonna be at the shows. This is gonna be awful.
No way. They're not
gonna
coming
be
to
at the
there.
shows.
They're not
And
coming to there.
That's what Jason says. He's like,
Yeah.
they're not going to the show.
No one's ending a bar crawl with a comedy show. They're trying to get laid and get more drunk.
That's true. Well, but they could have got more drunk at the.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Drunk people are always at the comedy show.
yeah.
So we get to the show. My parents show up, and we're hanging out in the green room. It's a lot of fun. Get to the
Shelly's lighting up.
Shelly didn't light up.
Oh, really?
No, she only does it when she's meeting my girlfriend's parents.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Mom. Here what I woke up this morning feeling fine, had something special on my mind, but someone special. Because my parents brought me all this holiday stuff they do. No one cares if the coffee mug's in the
I
shop.
realized it was just like under here, like a hole in my stomach.
It's not a high def camera. They're not going to get distracted.
That's true,
by
right?
the nooks and crannies.
Nooks and craggies.
Nooks and craggies. Milk and craggies.
Oh,
Gotta
God.
leave those up for Santa.
Milk and craggies.
Oh man. My mom and dad made me Chex Mix, which was a Christmas classic at our house,
Okay.
and just left me big jars of it. I can see you're a big fan of Chex Mix. And
I feel bad for you. That's your Christmas treat. It's just dried cereal in a jar.
yeah, it looked like the lens of your camera.
Why? Oh, it looked like my face.
That's
Oh.
That's what I was going for.
Okay. I thought you meant I put like dust on the camera to make myself look better. Like when you put like a Chex on the camera and just like force through the Chex, it looked better.
Yeah.
Through those spaces.
Check some boxes, but so it's really good. The seasoning.
Check in the Rets and let's begin. I think that's the lyrics.
Checks, please.
Taxi.
So it's the seasoning's really good, and I really like it. And my mom also made me.
Just the seasoning.
That was amazing. My mom also made me pepperoni bread.
Oh God.
Wait,
Sounds meat and bread. Well, I guess that's it.
there's cheese too.
Okay.
I'm glad that you held back your opinions.
What is pepperoni bread?
It's basically like a calzone.
Okay.
I've never seen someone look less casual with cups in front of them. No one cares if they're in the shot.
All right. I'm just moving them around. So
I do. I do the first show.
your mug's better. It's clear, so it's not picking up as much as mine. Because you drank it past the line on the video,
Right.
so no one can see it.
Anyways, so I the first show, it's going all right. It's a good show. The left side of the room is like those light laughers. They're like
Yeah.
smiling more than they're laughing
I
hard.
know, awful. You think you're bombing, and afterwards they come up. That was amazing.
Exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. And I'm making jokes like I got this side of the room, but on this side of the room. So I keep teasing the left side of the room that they're not giving me as much. There's a guy in the front row, the front table all by himself. And when he first gets there, he looks either drunk or like maybe he's a little off. And I say to Bill Lake, very funny comedian, the host, I'm like, hey, is this guy like hammered or what's going on? And he's like, I don't know, but now that I'm watching him, he's weird. During my set, I noticed he's like sometimes watching and sometimes just looking down.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, he's not sleeping because sometimes I see his phone come out and I'm like, I'm not going to talk to him because he's going to talk to me and then never shut up.
Right.
And I can't get him off his phone.
How are you trying to get him off?
Just by
doing your act?
doing my act and standing in front of him and doing it,
Oh,
where it's
God.
like clear I'm right in front of you, and it's not working. And at one point he starts playing a video. He just starts watching a video.
Who's he with?
Nobody.
He's by himself?
He's by himself.
What is he
And
doing?
a video starts, and I just hear this woman, and I make a joke. Which, by the way, this video is going on the Patreon, the unedited version of
Oh,
this.
I can't wait.
And then the cut up version I'll post regularly. But they're gonna see all of it.
Okay.
This video starts, so I make some riffs about how he's not paying attention, and everyone's dying. And then I look at the left side of the room and I go, "I owe you an apology," and that kills. And then I look, and he's still not looking up.
Weird.
So, and this is there's video proof. I like make like a hand gesture at him, like I'm trying to scare him, and he doesn't look up, and that gets a laugh, and I'm like, I bet you I could do anything, and he won't look up. I took my shirt off.
Oh my God. That's a bold move.
And it murdered.
Oh, great.
It murdered. I would not tell the story if it bombed.
Hearing it not being there sounds uncomfortable, but you were in the moment, so you read the room.
Yeah, well, I read. That's true. That's a good point. It does sound weird out of context.
Sounds extremely weird.
It is, but
I've never heard of a comedian doing that.
Well, maybe there's a reason. What I started to do was unbutton as a joke.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have a red T-shirt.
Okay.
That's a good point. I noticed why it's less weird now. I started to unbutton just to get the laughs, and I wasn't going to do it. But then with each button, it's getting a bigger laugh, and I'm like, I got to do it.
Oh, okay. So you had an undershirt on?
No.
Oh. What? Oh, my gosh.
And then I immediately put it back. It kills. He looks up and then looks back down.
You know all those bar crawl people are going to come in. What kind of place? Is this a strip club?
Yeah! That's what we wanted. I'm a legs guy.
One guy's like, what's that condition you have where your chest caves in?
Oh, pectus excavatum.
Yeah, I'm that.
He's throwing dollar bills in that.
Yeah.
And I realized, for the people that know the joke, it will be on the album, by the way, coming out. I didn't do that joke yet.
Oh, perfect.
Because I was working on so much new.
What a lead-in for your joke.
And I look, and my parents are there, which that was a fun moment. Shirtless, looking at my mom.
Well, she changed your diaper like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, pepperoni bread went right through me. Spicy Chex Mix. And I look at them and I'm like, oh, I didn't do the joke. And my parents laugh and nod, and I started the joke.
Nice.
Yeah.
And does well?
Yeah. But then he went back into his phone.
Oh, it's like a prop. Your body's your prop.
I brought out a closer I didn't even know I had.
And that was your final joke? I guess you can't follow it.
And it was hard to follow, so I did more jokes about how I hope to meet some of you after this. And I did say this.
Okay.
I go, hey, everybody, I have a podcast called Panicking. It's me and another funny comedian. We say what made us anxious this week, and expect to hear about tonight.
And you did.
And it killed, and then I said goodnight and got off.
That's a perfect closer.
Yeah. And a lot of people took stress balls. I'm almost out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Did they pay for them?
I do like donation.
Did they donate?
Some did.
Ah, man. I watched Carmen sell her merch.
Yeah.
It was an art. Like, she had this shirt that says, eat like nobody's watching.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
And she did a joke where that was the punchline. And then she had the shirt on the stool and put it on. Like, put it on over her body.
Yeah.
And said, now you can eat and it's dark so you don't see stains and stuff.
That's really good.
And then she had another shirt, like, dance like nobody's watching. And then she did the same kind of jokes. And then she sold a bunch. You got to do something with the ball on stage.
It's hard to you can't put it in your pocket. It looks like you have a
You bring it on stage and she put like
stuff over it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
It is hard to put on. Yeah, I'm trying to think how you would be able to do that. Yeah.
We'll have to figure it out. But
what you could say, I got these stress balls and something.
I do say I've got what I say on stage is come outside, come out front and say hello. I have stress balls, not the condition.
That's perfect. You hold up the ball while you say that.
Oh, yeah.
And then she said the price. She says she's selling them for. She sold hers for $25.
Holy crap.
You should sell yours for 10.
All right. Well, yeah.
We got to order more.
Yeah.
That place is still in business.
Yeah, I think we ordered them from Hungary. I don't remember where.
We ordered it from. Literally, it was like some factory that I don't think OSHA went to ever. There's some guy trapped in a stress ball. He drowned in the stress ball mix. We got one of the stress balls. A finger was sticking out of it.
Oh man!
Somebody
So
squeezed
funny.
it, and a bone came out.
So what's going on with you?
Well, we did our shows. Carmen Lynch, super funny, and got to know her. She's from my hometown. We were talking about the mall and
Wonder Woman Mall.
yeah, she didn't go to that one, but she went to this other one, Springfield Mall. We talked about that one, and we were like, we had the same kind of childhood almost, so that was pretty fun. And
Both Spanish.
no, her mom's from Spain and didn't relate to that at all. But the first night it was pretty bad. It was like all older people. They must have flyered the retirement home or something. Hard to get energy from old people.
The crowd seemed really retired.
Yeah, they were tired for sure, and tired again.
That's better.
And then I don't know how risque this is, but there was the middle. The club was set up like Chuck E. Cheese. Like they had the long tables,
Right.
vertically, so everyone sits and then turns their head. And
Except the animatronic mouse.
well, that's how I felt like. Hey, everybody, happy birthday! Laugh, please. Pizza. So there was this table in the back. So in the middle table in the back, I guess. The host of the show said he has an email list, and he emailed it, and he did a fundraiser for a special needs group.
Okay.
So some of them came and were in the back,
Yeah.
and they had Down syndrome, Downs. Okay. And the host is on stage, and he looks where they are sitting and goes, "You guys sad or something? You haven't laughed the whole time." I'm like, "No, you invited them." And they don't say anything, and he's looking, and I think he realizes, and he goes, "Anyways."
I'm glad he didn't say you seem down.
Yeah. I'm like, they're not frowning. It's 2 letters. Switch 2 letters.
I thought mine was better.
Yours is great. I already had a joke locked in, though.
Oh, okay.
And I actually butchered it. I wasn't even listening to your joke. I was waiting for my joke.
I could tell that you were gone. I almost looked out and asked if you were still there, but I remember I invited you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I was doing you ever see I don't think anyone's ever actually seen this, but I watched it once. It's like a 3D of how a gun works, and you see the
super relatable
thing cocking back and the bullet going up. That's what I was doing. I was in the middle of some kind of process here.
Gotcha.
Whatever. But that's the only cool story other than she's coming to the party, and
Yes.
that was pretty anxious too because Joe List invited you.
You gave me so much
I was
anxiety.
anxiety too.
I know you had it too. It was this chain of events of anxiety. Oh my God. All right. You tell your half and leading up to the text to me.
So we're driving, and we'll just make a convo, oh, what are you up to tomorrow? And I said, oh, I'm going to, Joe List is having some people over, and she goes, oh, I he's my friend, is it cool if I come with you? Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't know. Because you invited me, and you sent a screenshot of the invite, and the invite from Joe List says, you can bring Andrew, but nobody else. So I said, I don't know. And she said, well, that's okay, just see if I can come.
Yes.
So then I text you.
You text me and you go, can Carmen come to Joe's party tomorrow? And I'm like, oh no.
And I said, oh no. I didn't even want to ask you. I almost thought about just texting Joe directly, but I don't have the direct link.
Right.
I'm your link.
I know. Missing.
Link
You're
not
missing
found.
a link. Link not found. Yeah, I'm the URL. But so I see this text. Hey, Carmen asked me if she can go to Joe's party tomorrow, and I have to ask you to ask Joe. And I was like, oh, God.
Well, I told her. That's what I told her.
And I said, I don't know if she can go. And I immediately thought of the screenshot as well.
Yeah, and I told you this, and that's what my thought was. He didn't want you asking one of your friends.
Yeah.
But Carmen is one of his friends.
Yes.
So I figured it was a loophole to his rules.
And he wrote, and I text him, and I hear nothing. And I had to go on stage. I'm like, I can't think about this. This is too stressful.
Oh, that was late. I was already home. I texted you at like 10:30 or 10:40.
No, you didn't. You texted me before I went on stage for the second show.
What time was that then? I thought I texted you like super late.
No, it was like 8 something.
No way. Because I got home because we were driving and I was almost home when we talked. Well, that's not important, but.
No, I know, but
I could not have texted you at 8 because I didn't find out that she wanted to go until like I was already home from the show.
It was 9:17.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. It was 10:36.
Okay.
It was 10:36.
So you were going on stage? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like a later show.
No, I was already done. So I was done.
Okay.
But I remember being in the green room when I read it and went, oh, God.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I was hoping. You were already off stage.
And you have 11 texts to me immediately after asking me.
Well, I didn't just say like.
Do you think Carmen can come to Joe's thing? Maybe. I can't invite somebody though. I know, but they're friends, and I think he was talking about Tobin or something. Shout out to Tobin. She asked me what I was doing tomorrow, and I said Joe's thing, and she wanted to come. I said I don't know, and you have to ask him. And she said, okay, I understand if I can't. What do you think? I don't know.
That's all me. That's all me. A one-sided conversation with myself.
And at 2 a.m., I got home and had seen that Joe wrote back, oh, I love Carmen. I meant to invite her.
Yes.
Let her know she
That's
can
what I was
come.
hoping.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
So-
you didn't say that. You
Well,
just
I
said-
was leading to it.
Well, you should have said that in a text.
Oh, well, I
You just said invite her.
well, it was 2 a.m. I was going to bed.
I know. I was asleep.
I just drove 3.5 hours.
I woke up at 9 and I texted her and then she wrote back.
Well, when we see her, we'll tell her that's what he said.
That's great because she said that he would probably say that because she said every time she runs into him, he says, "I forget you live in Astoria."
Oh, okay. There you go.
So that's why I was like, "All right, I think you're
Beautiful.
gonna be okay."
Well, I have another. We got time. I have another road story.
Okay. Well, I have a quick story.
Oh, okay. You
So
said you didn't have anything.
No, I didn't.
You said you had, as far as you were just talking about as road stuff.
Oh, from the shows.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I have. Yeah, so I might need my phone for this, but or should we do a topic before? Because we're halfway.
Sure. Oh, my first thing I saw on Instagram was you at Governor's
Oh yeah,
and all your crags.
that was the only joke that worked, and I had to post it because I had the camera. Literally the only joke that worked, I posted.
Let's see here. Nope, that's just a reply. All the Instagram is just replies to our stories.
Okay, well I got. Okay, here's one I got. Oh God, some guy. Got this guy from college wrote, Yeah, what's up, man? Big baller. I don't even know you. I don't talk to you.
He probably listens.
No, he saw like a meme repost my thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we got that. Okay, this is kind of a longer one, but we got that email from Forrest.
Oh yeah, let me pull it up. I almost said let me forest it up. I can't find it.
It's on our panic attacking email.
Yeah, I'm on it. Well, do some talking while
I don't what.
just to fill the dead air here.
Okay. So
Here, I found
Okay.
it. Thanks
All
for filling it. Hello, Stephen and Andrew. In case you have forgotten who I was the guy with the kilt on during one of the Zoom meetings last year. Never forget you, Forrest. This is an anxiety I would especially like to hear from Andrew. I am currently single, and I have been on hiatus from the dating scene for years now. I would like to get back now, but I am having trouble figuring out how to start and how to make it feel like, and how to not make it feel like a hassle. What would be y'all's advice? Just to let you all know, I have been making it a point to listen to the podcast every week ever since the Zoom shows ended. Thanks, Forrest. Well, thank you for listening.
yeah, Forrest, of course, we remember you from the Zoom meeting. And now that you told me that info, I feel bad because he dressed up in a kilt for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you, some guy who doesn't have sex?
Oh, boy.
And now that's true. Now knowing that's true means it's extra mean. So I apologize for that joke. But you did laugh when I said it. So
Well, Forrest, you are a great laugher. So thank you, first of all, for coming to the shows. And we're glad you enjoyed them. We're glad you're still listening. And let's hear from you first on the dating.
yeah, so Forrest, I guess because I've been talking about dating and stuff. So my advice is just get out there, man. Get on those apps. Write as little as you can in your bio. That could be intriguing, you know? So if you have a good job, maybe put that in some other thing. I don't know. But don't write a bio that's too long because I feel like that's like a red flag, you know? People are like, oh my God, what is this guy? This guy's been through stuff, you know? Because that's when I first started dating, years ago. My bio was like super long and I got like no matches. Because I was I don't know. I feel like the long bio is too weird to people. So, you know what I mean? Does what I say make sense? Like I literally wrote my life story in the bio, and girls were probably like, "All right, what am I going to ask this guy now? I know everything about him."
They're like, I want a guy that can read, not write.
And then I do that too when I'm on the apps, and then there's a long thing like a woman. Gives her life story and then says, I don't want a guy that does this, that, and I want a guy that does this, that, and that. I'm like, this girl has been through. Well,
This girl's a this.
This girl's a this. I don't want that. I don't want that.
And what about pictures?
Pictures, I would do 3 good ones. Good ones. Like, not you with your friends.
Yes, I'm learning no friend pictures.
Yeah. Just you. I would do 2 pics where you look good, 1 pic where you're doing something interesting.
Okay. Any funny pictures?
I would stay away from those because I had a funny pic and it was bombing. So take that off. Just do something interesting that they can maybe make a convo about. Like he was wearing a kilt. Maybe he's in the Highland competition where he throws logs or whatever. Or he axe throws. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's actually axe throwing is pretty bad. Don't put that one. They'll think you're a killer.
He might not talk to his axe anymore.
Do you axe your axe for some stuff you left at her house?
Axe body spray.
Don't wear that either.
Yeah.
So my advice is just get out there, have a bio that doesn't make you look like a freak, and and then I would give it a week and slowly reduce your standards. I would start out high, women that you find attractive and that your age, and then slowly increase the age and decrease your standards until you match somebody, just so you can get out there, just so you can start dating.
I agree.
And then once you get warmed up and get your confidence, I think it'll be I think you'll be in a good groove. But
Yeah.
my advice is just get out there and don't put too much pressure on it.
Yeah, don't focus it on winning or losing. Like, don't treat it like a finite game. Treat it like an infinite game. Have you heard this?
No.
If you treat it like a finite game, that you're like you're saying, you're putting too much pressure on yourself.
You put all the finite in your glove? All the finite stones?
Oh. The finite gauntlet.
The finite gauntlet, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want that. You do
you're
want
not
that.
going to meet somebody when you just snap your fingers.
Let's get Reality Stone here.
Rosetta Stone.
Reality Stone check.
All right, we're wasting our time, Stone.
Don't give up on your Dream Stone. Is that one of them?
No.
Oh.
Soul Stone.
Okay. Find your soulmate stone.
Look, we need some Space Stone.
Is that one of them?
Yeah. Trust me, I know them all.
Space Stone?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. That's good for the pandemic. 6 feet of Space Stone.
Oh, man. I got the Power Stone. The Power of Love Stone.
All right.
Okay.
Keep going.
I think we did them all.
What's the finite thing? I got you off track.
I mean, it's gone.
Gauntlet. It's Gauntlet. No, finite stuff. What are you talking about?
Finite game is when you're focused on the short term, the winning and losing. Like, I need to meet somebody on this app right away.
Yeah.
Instead of this is a investment where you don't put a time stamp on it. Like, I need to find somebody right away on this app or I got to delete it. You just get on the apps, put yourself out there, and then pursue it in other ways as well. It's like stocks in a way, putting a little bit in each thing.
Oh, spreading it around.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I would do multiple apps at once too.
Yes.
Do them all.
Yeah.
Because some of them have limits now, where they're like, "You've done it too much. Now pay to use it more."
Right.
Like, no, I'll just go to a different one.
Yeah.
And so do them all. 3 picks. Put your best qualities in your bio, but short ones. You know. And like if you're an electrical engineer or something cool, I don't know, something like that.
Or a legs guy.
Or a legs guy. Put like a hobby that isn't creepy and I don't know. So give them something to talk to you about.
Yeah.
But not too much.
And you got looks that killed.
Yeah. I was gonna say something else.
Where'd you go?
Kind of like what you said. Yeah, don't put the immediacy on it. Treat it like going to college, or going to a class.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't dated in years, you have to relearn everything. So just treat it like an educational experience, like what I did with the stock market when I lost all my money. I'm like, oh, okay, this is tuition.
Yeah. I learned. Give us your other thing, and then we'll do at least one more topic.
Okay. So let me see if there's an update to my thing. Nope. Okay. So I got an email. I did the new video clip on TikTok, and it did kind of good. And I got an email right after that said, "Hey, I'm interesting. I work for this content creator app, and we want to have you make a video for us." And I said, "I'm interested. What are the details?" And they said, $50, and you make a video. And I said, would you do 75? And they said, that can work with us. Send a script. And so I sent a script they had a bunch of examples, and I sent a script, and they said it's approved. And I noticed there was like a weird footnote that didn't make sense. It said like something, and I asked them about it. And then I started getting a little suspicious of this whole thing because the footnote was weird, and there was no real notes other than like.
And what have you done for them so far? You wrote a script.
I wrote a script that was just like 2 sentences, because it's a quick video, and then so like the script that I had was a Google Doc, or no, I wrote it in the email. They put it in a Google Doc, which is secure, I think, and I noticed that it had like other So this website was called contentlab.xyz. And then I started with being like, well, I never heard of XYZ. So I look up XYZ after I kind of got suspicious. And it's the first thing says, a lot of scammers use this extension because it only costs $1. So I'm like, oh, God. And then I see in the doc who other people were shared with. And it's all like weird names at content XYZ. Like I could tell like they did work to make it look legit.
Yeah.
So I started Googling these names. One was just called like Billy Glomb. And I look him up, and there's no results for a Billy Glomb. And then there's like Terry.
Really? It's not a family name?
There's like Terry Stump. It's just like random words put together.
The guy was looking around the room.
Yeah. Bill Lamb, David Desk. And like tech people.
Jack Printer.
Yeah. And this is like a tech marketing thing.
Yeah.
Those people are all over online. They have their own portfolios.
Yeah.
They have their big LinkedIns. Because that's how because these tech marketing people go from job to job and get more money. So they want to really advertise themselves.
Yeah.
Nothing from Glomp, Stump, Booger, and Goober. Like nothing was coming up. And I'm like, none of these people have a LinkedIn?
Yeah.
And the woman emailing me, I realized her name is Jasmine Cafe.
Oh, boy.
Google her, nothing.
There's not even a location.
No. There's not even a Yelp review. There's no menu. So I email, I'm like, because they said the script is approved. Here's the footnote. You need to do the video by Monday. And I said, wait. I need an agreement before I do anything. Thinking that would be it. So they send me this agreement. And I don't know what their end game is, but I could tell like they copy and pasted some agreement, and it's signed. It's between me and Robert Thorne, VP of Operations of Content.xyz.
Yeah.
And it's signed at the end, Robert Throne. So I Google Thorne, I Google Throne, nothing. And I email them. I'm like, I can't find Robert Throne or even your site online. And I asked for a tax ID number or an employment identification number. And that was today. I got nothing. So
this is all for $75?
Well, it became like
you wanted to solve this mystery.
I wanted to solve the mystery. Yeah. And I wanted to see how far they would go in making this up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of comedians, this is popular in the
There's a big scam going around right now.
Everyone in the comedy community knows this. I don't think you listeners are regular.
We haven't talked about this. I haven't even told my parents.
Yeah, so this is so it's along the lines of this, and this is what made me suspicious is our friend Renan, former guest on the podcast.
Oh yeah, he did make it public.
He made it public. That's how everyone found out.
Well, yeah.
What's your angle on it?
So it's got to be the same person, but it
is the same person.
They have multiple accounts. They're messaging comedians saying, "Hey, do you do personal comedy videos?" And we'll all say yes because it's work.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's for my wife. Just say something funny, make fun of a celebrity, and I'll pay you. What was it, $250?
Yeah,
or something?
Yeah,
like $350." Because he then says, "Oh, and
tell the story of what happened to Renan."
I am
okay, but he did send Renan.
Well, I'm telling it.
Okay.
Because it goes in this order, and usually at this point, it's a little sketchy. Because he's like, make fun of a celebrity, blah blah blah, and you're like, okay. And some people have made the video and sent it in.
Do you want to know what I did to him? Because he emailed me too. He messaged me.
Sure.
Or do you want me to tell the Renan thing first?
No, go ahead.
No, you should tell the Renan thing first.
All right. Well, you let me know.
Okay.
So, you send the video in, and then he's like, "All right, I'm going to pay you," and he sends a electronic check.
Yeah, that says like bills.
It says $2,500.
$2,000, and in the from is like a landscaping company. Landscaping. Landscape.
I think that was one of the people that emailed you.
That's what my face looked like. Lunar landscape.
So then he goes, "Oh, I accidentally made it for the wrong amount of money. Can you send me the difference back?" And then you send him that much money over the $250.
If you're an idiot, you would do that. If you're so dumb.
And then he makes that much money, and then you find out you made no money.
Because the check is invalid. Everything's invalid. The
Yeah.
only thing valid is your payment to him, and then he disappears.
But mine's not going to be as funny as yours, so I'll say,
Okay.
I sniffed out, this is fake.
This is before Renan made it public?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And had stopped replying. And then they messaged me from a different account, same thing, which
Weird.
idiots.
Yeah.
And then they messaged me from a third account,
What?
idiots, to the new account
Okay.
that I had. And I wrote, I'll do it for $10,000.
Uh-huh.
And then they stopped messaging me. And it's not funny. Graham K, who I got to give a shout out to, hilarious comedian. He sent a video of him sucking his fingers very sexually.
He just was like shoving his fingers in his
he was
mouth.
like, and the guy wrote back, "What the hell?"
One of the greatest. And Graham posted that too.
That's on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Just look up Graham K. And anyways, what's
So I already knew this from the Renan post, but then he messaged me, and I go, he says like, make this video for my wife to make it funny, and I say, well, tell me more about your wife, you know?
Oh.
And he goes, why? I said, what?
He really gave it away there. Even if you didn't know, you would have known at that point.
And I said, well, because it would be funnier if I knew something about her, because you said to roast her and make a funny video. And he said, well, like what? What do you need? And
you could tell this guy's single. He's like, I can't even think of a thing that a wife would do.
Right. He's like, are you kidding? Yeah. Like, what? All I want is money.
I'm trying to buy more swipes.
So I said, well, why don't you give me your phone number, and I'll talk to you more about it on the phone. And he said, oh, that's not necessary. I can message you things. I said, no, I think it'll be better because I'll get more of a detailed thing, because I want his number, so then maybe I could tell the police or something.
Oh.
And he just stopped messaging me back.
Man. He's like, just email Robert Thorne.
So, based on this, I think the end result of Robert Thorne's scam and Jasmine Cafes is that they would do that to me. Send me the $75,000
Yeah.
or whatever. So,
Idiots.
Man, crazy. Watch out, everyone. Be suspicious of everything.
Yeah.
Be suspicious of everything. Because,
Except our Patreon. $5 a month.
yeah, we're legit. It's a legit site. You can Google patreon.com and a LinkedIn comes up.
Yeah. Man.
It's not .xyz.
No.
ExamineYourZipper.com.
Oh, man. I remember when my cousin said that to me the first time. He goes, XYZ. And I'm like, huh? Examine. And he did it so slow. Examine your zipper. I was like, oh.
Where were you at the time?
I was like, a family thing.
Oh, man.
Everybody's there.
I'd rather get that. One time I started at this company, my first day. I walked out of the
no.
bathroom, and the janitor's like taking out the trash, and he goes, barn door!
Oh, boy.
I go, huh? And he like points down. I go, oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed.
He's cleaning up social messes, too.
Yeah. At that same job, I was walking down the hallway, and I had been losing weight.
Yeah.
I had been intermittent fasting, and I noticed my pants were loose, so I adjust my belt in the hallway.
Yeah.
And some woman saw me and was like, made a dirty look. And I was like, yeah, I guess that is inappropriate to adjust your belt in public.
Yes, but it can be considered inappropriate, but you're trying to look more
Because
presentable.
my pants were falling down.
Yeah.
But I guess I was like, maybe I should have just held my pants up and then.
Probably didn't help that you were licking your lips.
That definitely didn't help, yeah.
Well, we got another topic here from Olivia Johnson.
Who wrote to us at panicattackingpodcast@gmail.com. If you want your topic discussed, email at that or DM us.
Yes. And this one, I wonder what this one's about. It says, F COVID.
Okay.
The anxiety
I think
of
that's the new Ford pickup truck. The F1 COVID.
yeah, you can carry 6 feet of stuff. The anxiety. All right, so Olivia wrote, the anxiety and straight up panic when you do a random at-home COVID test on your child because he sounded raspy and like his allergies were bothering him, and it comes back positive. Thankfully, I'm vaccinated, but I also have 2 younger children as well. So unfortunately, my son, who's 9, needs to be confined to his room and can only come out to use the bathroom. He's being very responsible, wearing his mask if he needs to leave his room. He's not touching anything. He's keeping his hands clean, and he's disinfecting along the way. It's just very nerve-wracking because I just want him safe and as healthy as can be along with my younger girls. Thankfully, he has mild to no symptoms. Fingers crossed he doesn't spread it to my girls. I hope you both and everyone stays safe and healthy. Please, everyone, wear the dang mask and wash your hands. Live. P.S. Sorry for the long email, LOL. This is just a scary world, and I wish I could shield my kids and take all the bad stuff away, but unfortunately, that's not possible.
Well, I heard this. Thank you for the email, Olivia.
Yeah,
she's also a Patreon member, so we got to give her $5 worth of feedback here.
Yeah, first of all, Olivia, tell your son they're very mature. They're and responsible. Your son is awesome for taking care of his siblings and his mom by doing the right thing. And I know that's very scary for a 9-year-old to be going through all this, but sounds like he's going to be okay, which I'm very excited about. Sorry that he got sick, but it looks like everything will be okay.
And my feedback is I read that the Omicron variant affects kids more than the previous versions, but it's milder. So I think I was talking to my dad about it. He thinks it's good that this thing exists because it gives people herd immunity without having to make them go to the hospital.
Oh, okay.
So if this thing evolved into being if this Omicron variant is the new thing, it turns out not to be fatal, it's probably the best thing to happen because everyone gets a little bit sick, then we get immune.
Yes, I agree.
So there's hope around the corner, everyone. Don't let Omicron Prime that Jason Choi drives get you down. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I always speak too soon, but keep up hope, everybody.
Yes. And that's
what did Joe say just now? What did he say?
He said, "Come over whenever."
Okay. Well, I told Carmen to be here at 1:45. It's 1:46, so I don't.
So we should wrap up.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. You're seeing Anxiety Live right now. Thank you, everybody, for listening. This was a fun episode. More will happen in the bonus. Check out the bonus on Patreon. $5 a month. You get 4 extra episodes a month.
And I just want to shout out some people who DM me about the topics. Personally, Metal Freak Neo Draws. He asked about some stock market stuff. We'll talk about it next week. And Beatrice,
I love Metal Freak.
Beatrice Long, who saw me at a show years ago and has been following me ever since. Thanks for replying.
Thanks, Beatrice.
All she said was any and everything. So
well, then we covered it.
Yeah, we did.
And thank you for everybody that came to Boho and is listening to this episode. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being there and coming to the shows. And that's it. Stay tuned for the outro.
Stay tuned, everyone. Thank you so much.